All right, everybody, welcome to the JK Theory. Here we talk about anything and everything. No topic is left untouched, no stone is left unturned. We give you the raw, real, and uncut. Now, before we get into it, I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. So, on this episode, we're actually going to touch on a documentary that 50 Cent worked on, that he's been talking about since the trial, pretty much. And this is that Puff documentary. I think it's called The Reckoning on
Yeah.
Netflix. So, we're going to talk about that. Now, it's four episodes. I want to say they're each about an hour, if not a little bit less, a little bit more. But I'm telling you, when I was watching it, I felt disgusted and sick, and it was just a lot going on, man. So Kay and I have both watched it, but we haven't really talked about much. Um, so we're gonna break it down. So first episode is called Pain versus Love. So this is pretty much like the origin story, right? So it traces back through Puff's journey on, his childhood in Harlem, touching base on how he wasn't raised with his dad and how his mom used to abuse him, and how like him and his friend were like the founders of Bad Boy and all that.
Yeah.
So the first episode, I kind of felt like it was like the Vince McMahon doc where feel bad about me. Look at me. Look how I was raised and brought up. And then bam, it just hits you with, oh, he really is a piece of shit. So what's your thoughts on episode one?
So I thought it was a nice backstory on how Puff became pretty much Puff. Uh, Having his one of his best friends there on the dock, that's some shit in itself. Um, Andre Harrell, that was something.
I like seeing some of
Uh,
those videos and pictures I've never seen before. So I thought that was pretty cool.
no, that was great. Yeah. I, the part that struck me was them talking about the guy saying that Puff slapped his mama. That was
Yeah.
what the fuck.
That
And then
kind of
how his
thing.
mama used to abuse him. Yeah, I thought the first episode kind of set the tone a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of painted the picture of, his dad was a hustler, a gangster, which I mean, if you follow some stories and you hear all the stuff that's out in the media, um, from what my understanding is, he wasn't no gangster. He was a drug addict, and he got caught up. And
Mm.
his mom was really the one that was moving work. And I think it touched base on the documentary too. How is you a mother and you gonna take your kid and your kid's friend to do drops? Like, are you serious? You could lift your kid home and do the drop on your own damn time. Like, it's just nuts. So, yeah, you can kind of say he was groomed into it.
Yeah,
Um, that episode also touched on Joy Dickerson Neal, which was the lady in the music video and how she we have to say alleged, I guess, right? Because we don't know for
alleged. Yes.
um she was drugged and raped and
Hmm.
filmed by Diddy, and then Diddy would show off the tape at parties. Um, they were kind of saying like he was doing the whole Alpo thing, like the cam thing from Paid in Full, where he was just
Yeah.
showing people. That's a whole nother level of like assholism, if we want to quote that. But um, to me, that either shows that he's weak and he wants to show off that he has this power, he has this control, or the whole, look at me, look what I can do kind of a thing. Um, which somebody else on his squad mentions later in the
Hmm.
doc. about how when Puff walks in the room with a whole bunch of people, it's all eyes on him. He's this character.
Yep.
But when it's just one on one, he's nothing.
That guy. Nope.
So yeah, I can definitely see that. Um, Another thing that they discussed on episode one was the city college stampede,
Yep.
which that's what kind of shook me to the core at first because I know all about it. I've never seen that footage that they had on that
No.
these documentary. Like
No.
they had the party, they had the DJ, they had I don't know if the girl was not living or just hard breathing, but he was as Puff's walking away, he's
Yeah.
carrying. I'm like, holy cow, dude! Like, and he even makes a comment in there about, now I'm famous. Now people know my name.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who says that shit?
If you notice, he, after every tragedy that happened, he became bigger. Like it was amazing how every time some type of tragedy happened, Puff got bigger. His name became brighter.
Yeah, because after that, he was bugging Andre Harrell about, hey,
Yep.
put me on, and he gets put on. And then it's like, how the fuck, how you Andre Harrell and Puff and his background, you gonna sign him or put him on the team? Like this motherfucker threw a party where people died and it was his fault.
Yeah, but making money, making money. That's what it's about. That's Puff had a name now. He can bring artists in. Hey, at the end of the day, money talks. Everything else walks.
That's crazy. Because there, I mean, in New York back then, there were so many crews that were throwing parties. They
Hmm.
could have easily gave it to somebody else. The fact that Andre Harrell gave him the door, or maybe there's something else because there was a photo in there. I don't know if it was a photo or a video clip, but it looked very sus when they talk about how Puff got kicked out of his house, right? He was living with his mom, and then Puff was like, "Can I live with you?" And
Yeah.
then you got Puff with his arm around Andre
Hmm.
Harrell, and it looked like some boyfriend type of shit.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. If you notice him talking about Puff staying at his house and all the others, and I'm like, that's a little weird.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, that had to be more grooming,
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
and I don't know Andre Harrell to be that, but it definitely looks that way.
Yep.
And what's weird is I've never met or heard of anybody that had so much death around him.
Yes.
Like, come on, man.
Hmm.
It's too much, bro. It's too much.
Yeah.
And I love conspiracies and I love all this and that, but it's just becoming a thing where okay, if I earn a death, I get a level up kind of
Hmm.
a thing. Or if I destroy someone's life, I get a level up kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Um Now episode two is called What Goes Down Must Come Up. So this, I know off the bat, this is your favorite episode. This was Tupac episode. Like
Yeah.
this was East Coast versus West Coast.
Yeah.
This was the episode covers, pretty much like the rise of Bad Boy, the interminglings with Tupac and Suge.
Hmm.
Um, I was really surprised to see the guests on this too. So we had the dude from EPMD, we had footage from Kim Porter that showed
Yeah.
up. We had some YouTubers that were blogging about the court and all that.
Hmm.
You had Albie Shore was on there, which I'm so glad because I haven't seen him. I know he went to the hospital. He had some problems,
Yeah. Yep.
but I've never seen him after that. And
Right.
he
Yeah.
looks strong. He looks good.
He looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. They had some old Heavy D footage, which I was like, oh,
Yeah.
so they had some big footage I never seen. They had some Pac footage I've never seen. I kind of wish they would have had Suge on there because I
Yeah.
know Suge makes phone calls over the phone, but
He does. Yep.
that could have been a whole nother thing because 50 Cent's in charge of this, so maybe there was some Dr. Dre stuff going on,
Yeah.
but I get it. One comment that definitely struck a chord was when Puff was talking about we're gonna give him the biggest funeral ever, and Big's gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
Yep.
dude? Like, use a piece of shit.
That struck me too. That part, like, really, dog.
And how and somebody on his team, mind you, this is mostly his team. The
Yeah.
people that pretty much live with him, work with him on a daily basis,
Yep.
are talking about. And this one lady was like, "How do you go on all these interviews and all these TV shows and say how he's your best friend, and yet you make him pay for his funeral?"
So that episode to me was, it was my favorite. Um, it was a lot of things in that episode that struck me. From him being jealous of Pac, which anybody with any blind person can see that. Um, the whole big thing with the funeral, that's bullshit. Like, really, dog. Like, I get that they wasn't best friends or anything. No, realistically, they wasn't. But at the same time, this is your artist. This is the person that kind of put Bad Boys on the map.
Yeah.
Uh, and this is how you treat him. And the other thing that stuck out to me is the fact that they were saying that Big didn't even want to be in LA. This was
Yes.
Puffy.
And I've never heard that before. This
And
is
I
the
thought it
first
was
time
the
I hear
other
this.
way around all these years. I thought Big was like, okay, we hear whatever. No, it's the same thing like the Tupac thing, where Pac didn't really want to go to Vegas, but he went anyway. And then that happened. Big didn't want to be in LA, as he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, it was way too early. Way too early.
No, 6 months after the person you got this rival with, or they portray as a rival, 6 months after he's passed, you're gonna go there?
And he does that Sway interview
He,
and drops that freestyle. Like, are you
yes.
stupid? Like,
Like, come on, dog. Like, there's no way you can be in so many different places. You could have been in Atlanta. You could have been in New York. Hell, you got you got a whole studio in New York. Why the hell are you in LA?
I mean, he was supposed to go to London the next day. Like, he should have
Yes.
went there.
And and Puff said, what, no, cancel the flight or whatever. We stand to do this party.
Yeah.
So Big's death is literally on your hands.
Yeah. And yet he can't even pay for the funeral. Like,
And he
this
couldn't
is
pay for the funeral. Like, come on, dog.
it was insane. Now, there is a clip that I've never seen before. I don't know if you've seen it because I know you follow a lot of Tupac stuff,
Hmm.
but they showed when Big got in the truck and the car pulled off. I never
Yeah,
seen that
yeah.
one. I've
I've
never
seen
seen
that.
that video.
I've seen the video of it. That was about the time he got shot. That was
Yeah.
that exact moment. Yeah, yeah. It's
So
it's
you,
on it's
so
on
you,
YouTube.
you
That
see the
video.
last seconds, like I was like, holy cow. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, if it's out there, they definitely did their homework. Like this was put together very well.
yeah. It's been out there for a minute. People have. I don't think people really want to watch it per se, but um, I've seen it before. It's yeah, it's sad and crazy how that went down.
And then I did get a little nervous when they were talking about how Puff was jealous of Pac.
Yeah,
Because first of all, that's some bitch shit. Like, what the fuck? You a CEO of what are you jealous of an artist? Like, come on.
yeah.
But I really thought they were gonna try to spin this on a whole Puff was trying to get with Pac, and I'm glad they didn't go that route.
No, I'm glad to. And that was Pac's cousin that was doing the talking. LaShawn Parrish.
Yep.
That's Pac's cousin that was talking about Puff and him being jealous and all this other stuff. But if you listen to other people when they talk about Puff and the way he viewed and looked at Pac, they say the same stuff. Like even the guy that was hooking up with Cassie, he said anytime Pac music would play, Puff was like, no, 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 turn that off, turn it off.
Kid
Can't listen.
Cudi, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a guy from the band that also said the same thing. He was like, I'm a Pac fan. He was like, but anytime Pac was on, Puff was like, no, we can't listen to that. We don't listen to that over here. Stuff like,
Yeah, that
you know
was
what I'm
Chopper
saying?
City. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yep. So I get it. I can see it. Him being kind of jealous of Big and Pac's relationship as well because they were tight, and I think he wanted to be as tight, maybe a little tighter, depending on who you ask. Uh, the whole Pac and Big relationship. So it's all of it sad, but that damn funeral, I can't get out of my head.
Yeah, that was insane, man. And then we get into episode three. Now, this is where
Yeah,
I felt I was feeling weird. Like, I don't know, man. It's called The Official Girls. It's episode three.
yeah,
And this is where, you get to see the rise of stardom, like where Puff hits his peak pretty much.
hmm,
Um, it talks about like the band
yeah.
and Aubrey O'Day, and I kind of forget how amazing Aubrey looks. Um, the way she looks in this film isn't how she looks today.
No, no, no.
Well, man,
Yeah,
smoking, but she's always been smoking hot.
yes.
But when she read that letter or that statement,
You talking about the email
yeah,
or
bro.
that text? It was a text message or email. Yeah, yeah,
And she's reading it, and I'm like, what in the world? Like, and she mentions a comment, which I understand this comment now.
mm,
If I would have seen this a couple years ago, I wouldn't understand it.
right.
She made a comment that I think flew above a lot of people's heads, where she's reading it and she goes, I just don't remember. I just blocked all of this out. Like you can do that. There could be so many
Oh,
traumatic things happening that
yes.
you just block that shit out.
Audrey O'Day has been saying the same thing for years upon years upon years. Like she's never backtracked on anything she said about Puffy. Anything. And that she was one of the main reasons why I was like, she's telling the truth.
Yeah,
Because usually when people lie about stuff, their story changes so much.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Hers has never flipped, changed, nothing. And it also makes sense why he treated her so much differently than everybody else in that group.
You can see it. I saw it from watching the band, just watching the
Exactly.
show that he gets the yes and no if this can hit MTV.
Yes.
And you can see it. It's almost like he loves being painted the bad guy.
Yeah, yeah, he does like, but then he tries to come off as this great person. Like it but that's one of those power trips. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the power, you gotta do what I say type shit. And Audrey, her being who she is, nigga, fuck you. Pretty much is what she was saying, I don't have to take this shit from you. Like, you're not gonna treat me like you treat everybody else.
Yeah.
And she not wrong. Like, she is not wrong.
Now, she did make another statement too that I thought was like, wow, where because she got that text message, right?
Yeah, yep.
But she can't take it to court
No.
because if they investigate and they come to find that this was false or this was fake, that kills all these other allegations, and the court can say all these other allegations are bullshit too. Dude, that's got to be a tough ass pill to swallow. Like you know what you feel inside, and you got somebody telling you this, and that, and you can't even take it to court on a chance that it might clear them. Damn.
I I give her big props for thinking of other people besides herself in that
Yo,
aspect.
honestly, we lucky she didn't off herself, dude. This is
Yeah,
some
yeah,
crazy
for real.
shit.
Like, for her to be like, okay, I'm just gonna suck this one up so other people can, you know what I'm saying, get through their trauma is a huge thing. Like, and I don't think she gets enough credit for all that shit that she put up with and has been saying for years about him.
Yep. It's sickening. It starts talking about the freak offs,
Yeah,
and we get into not the Punisher, but another male sex worker, which I
yeah,
was like, oh shit, they got somebody else talking. And the guy just starts talking about how everything started and how, Cassie hit him up and the arrangements and everything.
hmm
And I was waiting to see some footage from that shit. And it's like, but I don't know. I'm iffy on the whole Cassie thing. I, I
okay,
I feel like I feel like she was groomed,
yeah,
and then even though it was bad, it just became the norm.
it's a
Because
survival.
right, I mean, damn, what a piece of shit. He signed her to a 10 album deal.
Who the fuck does that?
Like, come on, bro. She ain't no star.
And she was a kid. She was like what, 19? I think
She
she was
was 19.
19, 18,
She was
19 when she was.
she was 19 when they met.
Hmm.
And he was a producer's girl.
Yeah, yeah. She was with somebody else.
Like Puff is Drake before Drake was Drake. Like he just likes to take people's girls, and
Yeah,
like it was insane. So it did hurt me and bother me. I guess because I got three sisters. I was raised by my mom. But when you see those glimpses of footage where Cassie's like looking down, looking away, she's scratching here to keeping herself from crying. Like, damn, that shit hurts. Like to see her in so much pain like that, I was like, holy cow. But like you said, survival. Like that was
yeah.
meal ticket. Puff was paying everything. It wasn't like her record sales were bringing in money, and even if it wasn't like he was paying people.
Exactly. That's the other thing. Like, I think people forget A, how young she was when she got started, and B, he don't pay his artists like that. Like, we can look through catalogs and see all these people are pissed off because they didn't get paid like that. From the locks to Biggie's mom was talking about it to
Yeah.
Total to fucking Day 26.
Craig Mack's wife was on there.
Craig Mack's wife was out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't pay these people. So ain't like she had other outlets to go to because he ran every fucking thing. Like, once he say you're blackballed, you're pretty much blackballed. That's it for you. I feel bad for her. Like, people talk about Cassie now, they make fun of her, they joke and all that shit. Like, I could never do that for the simple fact I've seen too many people be victims, and she has everything of that victim mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has that, like I said, that survival mentality. She had to do it. Like it just became normal because that's what I have to do. Like,
Yeah.
and plus, and let's not forget the abuse she had to take. That plays a huge factor on your mind. Like he made this girl cut her hair.
And all the drugs they were taking just to stay up. Even the sex worker was like, dude, y'all been doing this for like 3 days. How the fuck,
Yeah.
how you walking? Like they was on everything. They showed, and they didn't even explain what it was, but they showed the 2C. They were showing, they were talking about ketamine. They were showing the bottles of Astroglide and baby oil and all this. This motherfucker had baby oil to the end when he when they picked him up at the hotel and they took
Give me this
pictures.
damn
He
baby
had
oil.
bottles of baby oil.
You know
Oh,
what struck me is the
and he had
fact that
2C in there too.
yeah, the fact that he said every March 9th they called him.
Yeah, there we go. Conspiracies. That's a ritual. That's a
Like
ritual.
every big anniversary.
What are you're celebrating his death?
Like, is that a grieving process? I'm not
Nah,
sure I'll grieve that way, but okay.
nah. On his death day, nah. I mean, shit, it ain't better to do it on his birthday, but at least that gives you a reason for celebration. But
It make more sense to me to do it on like you doing it on the day he got killed, and you the reason he got fucking killed.
exactly, exactly.
Why?
And then it wasn't like he looked out for his family.
Nope, not at all.
Shit. I mean, God forbid something happened, you know, to somebody close to me on their death day. I'm gonna reach out to the dude's mom. I'm gonna reach out to, how the kids doing. Let's go have a
Yeah, yep.
dinner. Let's,
Mhm.
something like that. But to go have a freak off, like, come on, dude. You can do that the next day, March 10th. You don't have to
Exactly.
do it March 9th. It's just weird. It's it's sickening. He's definitely a sick person. Um, they talk about his last album on how he had this young kid who was, I guess, a super producer, and he was really patient with them and working with them and this, and that. And I mean, this kid was pretty much a nobody, does your album, gets you hits, gets you nominated for a Grammy, and you haven't given him $1. Just phone calls. Hey Playboy, it's coming, it's coming. It's almost like that one skit, like it's stuck in the pipeline, the money.
Right, yeah.
Like now I understand why kids threw a refrigerator at him. Like, come on.
You know what else kind of bothered me? I'm not sure if it was episode 2 or 3, but after Big had passed and Big was supposed to be on a Rolling Stone cover, and Puff said, "No, my album coming out. I should be on the cover of this."
Yeah.
Like, dog, really, really?
Like Big is gone. Like let him have his last shine. Like you still living. You can still move around, do shit.
Your whole. First of all, Big was on that whole album, like a
Mhm.
bunch of songs, but the fact that the biggest song you had was a tribute to Big, why wouldn't he be the one on the cover of Rolling Stones? You literally
Exactly.
had him take him off of the cover and put me on. You know how dirty that fucking shit is? That's some rat ass shit.
Yo, there's a special place in hell for that
It's,
person. I don't even want to call him a man. There's a special
no,
place in hell for that person. And it's sickening, man. It is sickening. He don't care
no.
at all. No remorse. And he even brings his kids in on the free calls. Like, what are you doing?
His mom too.
Like you grooming them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look out. Diddy 2.0, 3.0 is coming.
Did you see the part where him and I think it was Justin went into the bathroom with a dude, and then the gunshots, and they just left the dude there,
Yeah.
and I was it his best friend at that time? I think it was, or one of the producers had to call the ambulance and get towels and all this other shit for this dude. Like Puff had a lot of incidents where he should have been rotting in jail already.
Yeah. I don't even think they even talked about the whole nightclub shooting where the girl
They
got shot in the
briefly,
face. Or maybe
they
they
brief,
yeah.
briefly, and
Like,
she's another one. She's another one that's always said Sean was not the one that shot me. Puff was. She's always said that from the jump. But Puff had the lawyers. Puff had the money, so he got off, and Sean took the rap for it. Like, and he just left him.
I hope I'm pretty sure there's not going to be, but I think there should be an extended episode
I think it should be too.
and then show, let's talk to a little bit more people.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know, I mean, shit, they had KK, they had his like production people.
yeah.
I want to hear more from them.
Yes,
And this
yes.
whole thing with Danity Kane, that one girl with the nose, how she's never saw anything, like bullshit, dude. Like you are full of shit.
They need to interview. I think her name is D Woods, the other girl in Daddy Kane. That
Dawn Woods.
no, no, no. It's another one. It's another one. She was. She got kicked off when Aubrey got kicked off because she was like, hell, if she's not gonna be in there, I don't need to be in here either. Like,
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yep,
you know what I'm talking? She
yep,
was in Lloyd video.
yep.
I can't think of her name. All I know is Woods is her last name. But they need to interview her because she had a lot to say about him too. I know little Kim probably won't talk or anything, but I know she knows stuff.
Little C's.
Little C's knows stuff. Like you ain't gotta always talk bad about them, but at the same time, if they ask you certain questions, you know,
Absolutely. I mean, they're probably not gonna say anything because they know Puff's getting out in a couple of years.
yeah,
But yeah, I would love to hear, day 26, put them all in the room and say something.
yes, because
That the white boy from day 26, whatever his name is, that never pop, never shine. Why didn't they talk about Usher? They
Usher
they
won't.
talked about Bieber. They even had footage of Bieber, but there was no talk of Usher lived with him.
He did.
You know what I mean? They didn't reach out, or maybe they did reach out, but we just didn't see it. Black Rob's family, Heavy D's family,
Hmm.
like these are people that died around.
Yeah,
You know, Faith wasn't on there. All they mentioned was pop fuck Faith.
that's it.
Yeah. Big's kids.
Those are the ones I would have reached out to.
Yeah.
If I was 50, I would have quickly reached out to them because ain't like he did shit for them.
I was waiting for a slight to Rick Ross because Puff got that track, Good Morning with Rick
Yeah,
Ross. I was waiting for it, but it didn't happen. But I mean, there's still so many unanswered questions. I think this documentary was definitely needed. Um, I understand why they waited this long to release it.
yeah,
And I really hope there's a part two. I think 50 Cent did a good job. He's all about the pettiness. This could have been a whole lot pettier.
could weigh.
Yeah, but it was dope. As far as documentaries go, I wasn't bored at all.
No, no, no. It was definitely good. I think it could have been a little bit better. honestly. I think I think the people that he interviewed was cool, but I also think that he missed some spots.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he got this footage of him Puff talking to his lawyers,
Oh my God, that's
that was
crazy.
insane.
That's crazy. Yes.
And how at the beginning and at the end of every episode, it says Puff was accused 100 pending cases, now
Yeah.
he's up to 77 cases. And I'm like, damn, homie, like, yeah, he's definitely stabbing.
Hmm.
But and they really played the music,
Yeah.
which I'm like, how'd you get this cleared? Like they played More Money, More Problems. They played Good Morning. Like I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you got that cleared. That's interesting. But I know Puff is trying to have that cease and desist now.
It's too late now.
Yes, it's out.
Way too late now. Even if it gets granted, that shit's online. That shit's already downloaded.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's done. You can't unsee what you saw. Like it's a
Exactly.
man. So yeah, I think it's dope. On a scale from 1 through 10, I give it a good 8.59 on the Richter scale. Um, I don't think I could watch it again just because it's just disturbing.
Yeah.
Like to watch that Cassie footage
Oh man.
on my phone and then watch it on the big screen, it just,
Yeah.
damn, dude, you know, it just hit. Seeing her sad and depressed and all that is just, man. To hear Aubrey read that text,
Yeah.
to hear Joy read that letter that her mom wrote to
Hmm. Yes.
Cassie's, no, not Cassie, to Puff's mom,
With my moms. Yep.
it's like, damn, dude. Like you really fucked up people's lives.
A lot.
So what's your overall thoughts on the whole Diddy documentary now that we've, talked about all 4 episodes, you've watched it all. What's your stance on Diddy overall and over the project?
Uh, the project I'll probably give 7.5, 8. Uh, Diddy overall is a piece of shit, like I've always said. You know, nothing's changed there for me. Uh, it's just confirmed everything I've thought about him before. So
I feel you. I feel you. And we kind of talked about this before. You're like you always didn't like Diddy, and I used to just say
yeah,
you was a West Coaster, so of course you don't like Diddy. But um, I totally see it, and I try to play devil's advocate and try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I can't because when I think about it, yes, there's always that disgruntled employee, like Aubrey and all these can,
yeah,
every employee can hate their employer, right? But it's more than just that. Like you've got people that literally have to work with him on a day-to-day basis. It's different than just punching in. Like you're around his life all the time. You've got his security, you've got pretty much his managers, his handlers, if you want to call it. Then you've got his family and people that he supposedly loved.
yeah,
Like, bro, he is fucked up.
yeah. He filed.
He's fucked in the head. I I don't want to say the man's pure evil. I think he's just purely about him. That's it. The fact that he wouldn't pay anybody. He wouldn't even pay for his supposedly best friend's funeral. Like, come on, dude. The last guy, the little Rob guy who did his album, I feel so bad for the kid because he's working with Diddy, I think what he said, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Yeah,
And this is Diddy's first comeback album in like almost a decade. And it becomes Grammy nominated. And you don't give this kid a dime.
nothing.
Matter of fact, you gave him a promise of $29,000 and didn't even give him that. Like, insane, man. There's a special place for him in the afterlife, wherever he decides to go. But well, not where he decides, where he's gonna end up going. But yeah, man. And he's got what, 50 months with time served. So I think he'll be out in like 2 years.
He'll probably be out in 2 years. Yeah,
Will he still be a gatekeeper?
I think he's done. Honestly, like I don't see people willing to work with him after this.
You know what's weird? Like, remember when they raided his house and they were saying how they confiscated all these tapes?
Yeah,
Where they at? Not one tape was brought up in court. What'd they do with all the hard drives?
because there's probably nothing really on the tapes except for freak offs.
Okay. Where they at?
The feds got him.
I don't know, man. Do you think that, conspiracy thinking wise, right? The only reason he didn't get life is because of who's on those tapes, and he can use that as leverage.
I don't think he didn't get life because there is no real hard evidence of what they were trying to present. Like it's different when you're trying to go for sex trafficking and all this other stuff, and then just showing how much of a piece of shit he really is. You know what I mean? Like it's they had no evidence on him doing too much things illegally. It was
Bro,
just
all that drug use. And where's that little girl at, dude? You see, he supposedly adopted a little girl. She's gone.
no, but I haven't heard anything about her.
Like, what the fuck? He blew up Kid Cudi's car and he skates, bro. Nothing happened to him for that.
Nope.
Hello?
He's got away with a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
I don't know, man. It's sad. And to see how the other girl from what's the name of his girl group? It was just the two girls, him and
Dirty
two
money.
Dirty Money. That other girl still's a ride or die for him. That's some brainwash shit, dude. He
Yeah.
wouldn't even give her 5 Gs to help her get her kids.
No.
But you gonna ask her to say something to defend your name? Like, come on, man.
But she did it is the fucked up part.
Yeah. She would do it for him, but he ain't gonna do it for her.
No. He is one of those people that's me, 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 me. It's all about me. That's it.
That's wild. That is wild. But let's see what happens. I hope this is just the beginning of 50 Cent's documentaries. I definitely give him props on this. I enjoyed it. And if you had the ability to tell 50, hey, why don't you do this next? What would you tell him to do?
Um, I think I would love a me personally, I would love a documentary on uh the Chicago drill raps
Okay.
and the people that's been unalive with that. I think I would do that one. I think that would be a good documentary. Um, also, like I would love to see old school like documentaries on Smokey Robinson and people like that, just because I don't think Smokey gets enough credit.
Okay. Okay. I want him to go after Sean Carter. I want him to go after Jay-Z.
I think that'll be boring.
Nope. I'll have a blast. I'll throw a party. I want him to go at Jay-Z. I want him to just dissect everything. I want him to go into the Foxy Brown rumors, into the Beyonce rumors before they even hooked up and all that. Aaliyah rumors. I want him to go into everything, how everybody around Jay is a little weird too, you know. Something's got to be said when the people around you get impacted a certain way. Like around Puff, there's a lot of death. And around Jay, there's a lot of like craziness.
I don't think like I don't like Jay, but I don't I don't think there's nothing with him. Like I just don't. Like I think Jay life is now is just boring. And I think his life beforehand wasn't that exciting either. Like I really don't. Like I don't think there's much to him. Like if you did one on Dame Dash, that might be one that would be interesting because Dame is more of a personality and he went from big time to off the face of the planet type.
Yeah, but what's Dame? 50 ain't gonna do it. 50 don't even like Dame.
I know that's why he would do
Just to shit on him.
it.
I don't know. Um, Now if he was to do a good documentary, like a good quote, good documentary, um, I would like to see him do something on Denzel. Um,
Denzel.
I think Denzel Washington doesn't get his flowers enough. His last movie that he did that had ASAP Rocky in it, I enjoyed it, but it got really bad reviews. But honestly, it wasn't that bad of a movie. Um,
I didn't get to watch it yet.
it's it's just pretty good. I mean, Denzel portrays like a Puff Daddy-ish Jay-Z CEO type of person in the movie, but it's not that bad. Could it be better? Yes, anything could be better in hindsight. But I thought it was a good movie. But Denzel is still loved and adored. You know, he's
Yeah.
still got diehard fans. People still get excited to see him. He ain't afraid to touch the people, go out there, take pictures and all that, and not
Mhm.
beg to take a shower afterwards or give me some hand sanitizer. And which is another thing. How dare you say that? But yeah, you in these hotels waiting on your freaking love toy to nut in a cup so you can rub it on your nipples. Like, what? How does that make sense? How does
Some
that
people
make
are into
sense?
some interesting things.
I need to take a shower. I was amongst the people. What?
It's amazing, right? Yeah.
Hypocrite, bro. Hypocrite. I don't know. I kind of want to know where these hard drives are, what's on these tapes. Allegedly, because we have to say that, there's two tapes floating in the black market, and they're just waiting for a buyer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep. There's two tapes waiting. So, which kind of brings me back to Jay-Z, because I mean, rumor has it there was a tape of Beyonce with another rapper, and I guess that just disappeared too. So I don't
Who
know.
was the other rapper?
It's unknown, I guess. Supposedly Suge got rid of it. Um, but some people saw it, and who was it? It was I'm trying to remember his name. Pimpin' Ken was talking about it, and he was saying how, yeah, I saw the tape, and there's a rapper in there, and at the time, if you look at who was big out in hip hop, it was him, and it was a certain Houston singer that was big at the time, and he said that if you look at the comments, they're getting it right in the comments. So allegedly, this female is Beyonce, and the male, I don't know, but yeah, who
I'm gonna
was on
say I
that?
hardly doubt it.
who was on that track with Jay-Z on that Big Pimpin' song?
That was Bun B and Pimp C.
Pimp C. Pimp C had the video. And then
I'm gonna say
all of a sudden,
I'm gonna say 100% didn't happen.
all of a sudden, Pimp C's he's dead off of sleep apnea. I saw an
No, he
interview where his mom was talking about. I was like, no, he was set up. There was blood in the sheets of the hotel room. Why is there blood in the sheets in the hotel room?
Pimp C died from lean.
But why is there blood in the sheets?
There was no blood.
There was blood. His cousin was there, cleaned up, like packed the bags and all that stuff that was there, and he didn't believe it at
If it
first.
was blood in the sheets, it's from him vomiting, from throwing up from the lean that he took.
I don't know, fam.
Yeah, I do.
It's very interesting how he says he's got this video, and then not too long, he ends up passing away the way he did at the hotel.
One, he wouldn't do that with Beyonce because they're from the same spot. He would never do that with her. Two,
No, no,
Pimp
I'm
C
not
was
saying he's
married.
in the video. I said he had the video.
You
He
talk
had
about a video of
he had the
I don't
video
think
of Beyonce with somebody else, and Suge confirmed it.
Suge lies a lot.
Yeah, but
I
Pimpin' Ken confirmed it.
don't know who Pimp Ken is.
Oh man, you gotta do some research, bro. Pimpin' Ken confirmed it. Some rappers confirmed that they saw it too, but that video is gone. Whatchamacallit said he saw it too, but he lies like a motherfucker. What's his name? Whack 100.
Who?
Whack 100.
I don't believe nothing that nigga say.
I don't, but he funny as hell. He like Takashi.
He
Like I just watch him for the stupid shock value that comes out of his mouth half the time. But man, interesting doc. Dame said it was never going to drop. Dame said that 50 Cent is just capping, and then this happens. Like maybe a week later, it drops. It's crazy. I still didn't even believe it. I saw the trailer like 1 or 2 days before it dropped, and I'm like, this is AI, this is fake. It wasn't until I saw it on Netflix, and I was like, oh shit, this is legit. Like this is dropping the next day,
and they are trying to cancel it out
which is fine. Cancel it. You can't unsee what you saw.
pretty much.
Can you imagine 20 years from now, they're going to try to Mandela effect it and be like, this never came out? It's a figment
Probably
of our
so.
imagination. Bullshit. So, not to put you in this situation, but if you're Puff, what's your next move? How will you approach this documentary, or would you even not even comment on it?
I wouldn't acknowledge it. I would go the route of uh I would R. Kelly. Everybody on there was paid, and then when I couldn't pay them no more, or they got fired for being this and that, I'm like, this is what happens.
If you're Puff, would you stop the 50 Cent shots, or would you still egg it on?
You do not add that on. No, some stuff you just gotta just let go. Like, don't invite him out to dinner. Don't invite him out to take him shopping. Yeah, stuff like that. You
Oh shit. Yo, I'm telling you, I do not want to get into a rap battle with Crooked Eye. I do not want to tug on Superman's cape, and I do not want to get petty with 50 Cent. If I can avoid those three things, I'm good. That's insane. So let us know what you guys think about the whole doc, about our review. Was there something that we should have touched base on, or something that you had a question on? Let us know. Leave a comment. You can also reach out to us directly at thejktheory@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Jay,
Okay,
and this is the JK Theory. Peace.
peace.
I really can't. Like, could you imagine if I hit that and I go, I'm getting tested? Like, I'm like, what the bitch gave me something. Like, what?